Good morning, good morning, good morning. Welcome to Qigong for Health and Wellness. My name is Susan Churchill and I am a certified trainer with Spring Forest Qigong. So today we are on day 12. Do you believe it already? Day 12 to put yourself first. So I hope you have been aiming and intending to do that and finding out what happens when you fill your cup first to the rest of your day and everybody and everything around you. All right, so we're going to use the outside. It was raining, but it isn't right now. So if I have to, I'm running inside. But I wanted to get outside if we could. So bring in the peace of nature, bring in the sounds, the chimes of nature as we bring our hands together in prayer position. Have your elbows out a little bit. Close your eyes, bend your knees. If you can, do this standing. Otherwise, sitting or lying down. Just do that. And you can alter these or modify them, anything during the practice for you. So I don't want you overstretching. All right, we're all about bringing ourselves back together, body, mind, spirit, soul. We're working with our chi, so it's a different kind of exercise. Our chi is our life force. All right, so let's just let peace come up from the earth through the bottom of your feet. Let it come down from the sky, from the heavens, from the universe, and feel it as light or warmth. Let it come in as light or just the idea of peace as you breathe in, and release out what you no longer need as you breathe out. Let your tongue touch the roof of the mouth behind the front teeth. Tuck your chin in a little bit. Even let a smile come up on your face. Breathe in peace through every pore, into every cell, between all your cells. Saturate your entire body with peace as you just gently breathe in and out. And when you're ready, let your arms come down, elbows a little bit away from your body, and start to bounce from the knees. So if you're sitting, you can do with your heels coming up and down as you kind of move your torso. If you're laying there, just bounce as best as you can. You're just kind of moving the body. We're waking up the chi. It's really important, as most of you, as everybody probably knows, is to move the body. Because as we move, then anything that might be in our tissues that got collected there for some reason or when you were sleeping has a chance to leave. Like our immune system doesn't have a pump, so we need to help it by moving. That's the pump. All right, continue there for a second while I say hello to everybody. Hi, Lynn and Susan and Lily and Yipeng and Maria and June and everyone else who is there during, right now, live or any time after. Let's take our hands over our heads and we'll bounce with our hands over our heads, letting our hands flap at the wrists. Smile, smile, smile. Just using the knees to do the bouncing. So if you slow down your bouncing or quicken it, your hands should change their pace of flapping, okay? Feel the little stretch as your arms are over. Hi, Alicia. Notice what your rib cage feels like. Notice how your hips are reacting, your knees, your toes, inside the body. How do your all your organs feel with the little bouncing? And we'll let our hands come down to our sides and go side to side. So yeah, we're on day 12 of 14. So we're going to do the 5th movement from Master Lin's 5-element practice. And of course, if you can have your eyes closed now, you can do that as well. Anytime you can have your eyes closed is perfect. Just right now, just go inward. When we have our eyes closed, we're letting go of or cutting off the all the stuff going on around us that our eyes are going to look at and try to interpret. So then the mind, instead of looking out there, is looking inward, saying, oh, what's going on in here? You know, like you open up a big drawer you haven't opened, or a box or something, and then you're searching through that box. You're not focused on everything else in the house, right? All right, let's do our shoulder shrugs. Lift the shoulders. And going through old box of memories, right? You can do that. Let the head come back. Scrunch back a little bit. Make sure you still have a bend in your knees while you're doing this. Breathe in through the nose. Breathe out through the mouth. The shoulders come down. The head comes up. Feel a whoosh. Cleansing. Opening. Pull the shoulders down. We'll do that 2 more times. Shoulders come up. Head goes back. And notice how you are today. Maybe you could compare, let your mind say, I don't want you to judge so much, but I would like you to compare how I'm feeling right now with the shoulder shrugs and how I felt yesterday or the day before. And release down and head comes up. And you might notice it's easier. You might notice it's not as easy. And that's just giving you information, okay? Information. Pull the shoulders down. And release up. Let's do another. Shoulders up, head back. Like you're trying to glue the head directly onto the shoulders, bypassing the neck entirely. Tongue still touching the roof of the mouth, still breathing in through the nose and out through the mouth. And releasing the shoulders down, and the head comes up in a nice whoosh. Awesome, awesome, awesome. All right, let's continue with cupping and tapping. We're going to start with the cheekbones, and you can send in an intention like open, open, open. All my blockages are gone. My channels are open. I'm completely healed. And if you have something in particular in mind, let yourself see that part of the body or the way you move or something be exactly how you would like it to be. So you're sending a message to the universe. And then we come up to the beginning of the eyebrows and tap here. And we can again say open, open, open. All my blockages are gone. My channels are open and I'm completely healed. And cup the top of your head and just allow yourself to feel more spacious. Cup the base of your head. Come down to the C7, the bump at the base of the neck, and massage that, or do a pinch and release. And this might already be feeling pretty supple because we did the shoulder shrugs, and that's something I noticed when I started doing shoulder shrugs, is that it brought in this relaxation here. Awesome. Let's clap our hands and stimulate our heart. Hi, Pam. Welcome. And then we'll cup the inside of the left elbow. And remember, we are being firm without being rough. Okay, so firm yet gentle. And think of all the organ systems in your body, and think of like just waking everybody up. So we're not exactly going to use the trumpet to wake everybody up, and yet our alarm is firm yet gentle. How's that sound? Rub with the back of your hands and the palms. Come down to the tailbone. Come down to the hips. Let's hang out here a little longer. See if you can feel where the vibration is going. So if you're hitting your bone, move back a little bit. You don't want to be right on a bone, cause distress. We're bringing in vibration and seeing if we can feel it going to the hips, going to the knees, even going to the elbows and the joints in the fingers and the toes. How about the C7? Go all through the spine. Can you feel it? Come down to the knees and we'll cup the tops of the knees and send in healing vibrations. And come to the back and do the same. You can send in like music. You can pretend you're a sculptor and you're adding some more clay. If you feel your knees are weak, let's add that in there and just send in love. You can just bring in kindness, whatever you'd like. Come up on the toes and down on the heels. Avoid this if you're pregnant. Otherwise, enjoy and feel, wow, I'm strengthening my bones just by this little movement. And so if you feel that's something that you want to work on, then add this. Remember how we were doing, maybe it was the last session, talking about what, if something feels good, then go ahead and do it throughout the day. Because Qigong, yeah, we're doing our practice and that's fantastic. The idea is to live it through your day. So bring in the things. Bring in the, wow, I'm feeling anger. Wait, let's see. What do I do if I'm feeling anger? I bring in happiness. So you don't have to shove the anger down or away. You can acknowledge this thing made me feel angry. And then you can bring in something saying, and the sound that I'm hearing from this bird is making me happy. See, so that it doesn't get stuck in our system. All right. Awesome. Hi, Christine. All right. Awesome. So that was our active exercises. And so just take a scan, top to bottom, bottom to top, inside out, whatever you'd like. And notice that every part of your body is with you right now. The inside, everything to do with your feet, your bones, bone marrow, any muscles, tendons, ligaments, all those little bones, the spaces in between, your skin, fat, and all that kind of stuff, and nerves and blood vessels and all that. And just really know, wow, that's my feet. These are cool things. Come up to your ankles and wonder at how amazing this body is that our life force is in. All right, so we'll bring ourselves, so you can do that with your whole body. So now just let yourself, if you're standing, feel like your spine is nice and straight. If the shoulders are still up, I'm still feeling my shoulders up a little bit, so I'm going to ask my mind to soften the shoulders. Elbows come out, fingers stretch, toes stretch. Make sure you're doing this to stimulate 12 meridians in the body. So then we release, but we keep the attention, a little bit of attention on that. Tuck your chin in. Let your breathing switch to in and out through the nose. Feel the muscles between the ribs soften. Give a little command with your mind. Everything, we are safe in this moment. We are safe in this moment. Soften. Breathe in and out through the nose. And as you feel that safety, you don't need to be hyper vigilant in this moment. We are practicing our Qigong practice. And just realizing that, a little smile comes up on your face. And we connect to what's most divine for us. As we say the password, I am in the universe. The universe is in my body. The universe and I combine together. This helps us to feel one with everything and our place in it. It's important. You right now in this world is important. So how about we all help ourselves be as healthy as we can. Fill our cups first. That's our intention overall for these 14 days, is to put yourself first. And then pour in your other intentions for yourself. I would like this healed. I would like that healed. I would like my knee to be totally healed after the fall I had 3 months or so. I am grateful that I can feel that it's totally back to normal. That's what I'm putting in. What are you putting in? And let your chin come in and feel as if you're holding your body effortlessly. It's there, but it's not there. And then you kind of see yourself as light. And Master Lin has been saying this a lot in the last year or so. You see every part of your body as if you're made of crystal and everything is clear. So what if we just bring that in today? So there you are, and you see your arms and your blood vessels, and everything is still there. And your organs, they're all crystally clear. There's no cloudiness. There's no cracks. It's all perfect. We're breathing in and out through the nose. And then we're going to be grateful for it. So that's the 5th movement from Master Lin's 5-element practice, is we take our hands in front of our chest. So I have mine a little bit here. You can be anywhere you want. You can have your thumbs touching, whatever you'd like. The elbows are out, opens up the heart meridian. And then we still have our spine nice and straight, the chin's tucked in, tongue is touching the roof of the mouth behind the front teeth. We're breathing in and out through the nose if we can. Knees are bent. And then we allow something to come to mind, and we become grateful for it. Just as grateful as possible as we breathe in and do a little bow. Now you can do a teeny bow, you can go do a medium bow, you can do a really, really deep bow. And then you breathe out and you slowly come back up. And you feel throughout your entire body this gratitude. So you breathe in and something comes to mind, like having my raised garden this year. And the tiny little, unbelievably tiny little tomatoes I've gotten. And I'm so grateful for it. And I'm grateful that it's been feeding my cardinals, even though it's been more than me. It's been feeding the cardinals. And they've been very happy about those. And you breathe in and you let something come to mind and you feel it through all your bones and your bone marrow. I'm so grateful for this body. I'm so grateful for these 64 years. I'm so grateful for the people who love me, people I love, whatever it might be, big or small. All right, let's continue on our own. We have a good long time, so go ahead and just do this for 5 minutes or more today. We're just going to be as grateful as possible for whatever comes to mind. And if it gets to be too much, make sure you're bending at the hips so you're not stressing your spine by trying to bend at the waist. Then you can always take a break. And you can imagine, if you can't do it physically, imagine yourself bending in the bow, and that the most important is to feel it, see it, know it. We're helping the kidney system. So this movement from the 5-element practice, so what's the element? It's the element of water. So you can use the color dark blue or even a purple or black, and feeling that coming in and saturating yourself and releasing anything that you no longer need. It just, this gratitude just helps to transform it. So we've talked before how each emotion, there's one that it helps to release, one that can make the blockages in the body, and one that can release it. And so the one that can make blockages in our body, in our kidney system, that's our vitality, closely to our vitality, and that is fear. And there's so much fear that your mind might be thinking, or your body might be feeling. And it's that gratitude that helps to release it. And what if we, as a group, just start feeling grateful throughout the day? And you as an individual, feel great gratitude throughout the day, especially if something comes up that you're afraid of, that brings up fear for you, for someone else, and just be grateful. Let's enjoy this for another minute, and then we'll do our harvesting and lots of soothing today. Breathe in gratitude. You can use the dark blue light, breathing it in through every pore of your skin. going into and between and saturating every cell, tissue, and organ. Feel it beating through in your bloodstream with your heart, sending this gratitude to every cell through that way as well. How about coming in as your breath, going into the lungs, you just feel it sinking in deeply. Where is that ache? Do you have an ache? Let's focus on one part of the body that you think could use the most help and send that gratitude into there. I'm putting it in my lower back. It just lit up when I said pick a spot. So use your intention, your mind connecting with your heart to send your chi, this life force that we're calling gratitude, into that area. Let's experience that for a little bit. And you may notice some kind of a fluttery feeling, and that's letting go. That's the extra energy transforming into unconditional love, into something like a butterfly. However you want to see it, and releasing out, so you let it go and you let it send all the way to the ends of the universe. It's got its own job to do. You don't need that anymore. You've brought in gratitude to free it. And when you're ready, we'll come back up and we'll release our hands down. That was a lovely amount of time. Yeah. All right. So think of the gratitude that you felt, that you saw, that moved through you, and bring the whole experience and all the chi you've cultivated, all this life force, into a ball of light in the lower dantian, and give it a good spin. Let it spin faster and faster and faster and faster, and as it spins, it starts to condense down into a dan. That's this energy pill that's going to be with us all the day. And let it get smaller and brighter and smaller and brighter. So if your eyes are closed, you might even see that brightness almost squinching your eyes, or maybe it does squinch them. Getting so bright as it gets smaller and smaller and smaller. And then it turns into, magically, a tiny little energy pill, which I'm seeing a star today. And so I'm going to tuck that deep behind my navel, tuck that behind yours, and then let's rub our hands together. We get a couple minutes to soothe. 2 fingers slide up the sides of the nose to the forehead, around the face and down the chin. Let your palms, if you can, cover your eyes, and maybe go slower. Let's go slower today. Let's just do another one, nice and slowly, and feel love from your palms going into your eyes and around and through your face, and maybe even through the sinuses. Let's try that. Does it feel like that? We're sending love and healing into our sinuses, and then we'll cup our head front to back and say, yeah, we've done a good job today. Cup the base of your head, send some more love into that brain for all that power, mindfulness, or mind work you need to do today. Rub your C7. Should be nice and supple now. So it's kind of like you could push down, and it takes a while, like your dough, boing, and it's not hard as rubber. So so that's awesome. And then we'll just do one more thing here, and then I want to do one different one that we do sometimes. And so soften the shoulders, and we're going to pretend we have a pencil coming out from our chin, and there's a piece of paper here, right? And so if you're like me, you might have a multicolor pencil, or you're switching, you can have any color marker you want. And so we're going to start going around a circle, drawing a circle, starting to your left side. So let your chin draw the circle, and your chin comes out as you're getting to the far part of the circle, and then your chin draws back for the bottom half of the circle. And this is something you can do anytime. It's really good for opening up all those little vertebrae in your neck. And then when you're ready, hold for a second or two, and then go the other way. And remember, we go slowly. You could go a little faster than I am, but when you start, at least go slowly, because we don't want to do any injury here. We are opening, opening, opening. So it's not about going fast. It's about experiencing and noticing, because you may notice that when you do this part, when you're getting way out here, it's like, wow, that feels really good, or I can go really far. And then when you come to the side, it kind of gets stuck. And so you just notice, because what noticing does is it sends an intention. It lets the brain, we're going to come back to center, it lets the brain, connecting with the heart, have the intention of, oh, I'm feeling something that is not what I'm wanting, because I want this beautiful circle. So then the chi says, wait, work for us. And your life force comes and says, okay, what can we do? And helps to open up. So it's a lot, when you can use your visualization, when you can use your feeling, you really are intensifying the healing, the opening, as you do this practice. Okay, so it's 8:02. So the time flies when you're having fun. All right, so just take a breath in and bring the energy up from the earth, and bring the gratitude you have for the earth and the gratitude you have for the universe, and you just let it bathe you. How's that feel? And we'll do one giant 10,000 hand breath in. Our arms and hands come up. Our inner eye looks upward, and maybe you see loved ones that have crossed over. Just pouring down gifts into all these arms. 10,002. And then you gather those gifts, and you bring them in, and you accept them, and you allow yourself to feel the love that goes with all of them. Can you feel that love going through? And you might get a tingling throughout your body, or warmth, or anything. And just notice that as we say thank you, thank you, thank you. I send you many, many blessings. I hope you are that much happier and healthier and more well in this at the end than as you started. And thank you for supporting everybody else here, including myself. All right. I send you many, many blessings, and I look forward to seeing you again tomorrow. Bye.